So, next on the list. Still bugs me that there's a dart missing from there. Next on the list, I want to fix this fucking DeLorean. I think I mentioned it in one of the other videos, that I got it in a barn by just complete fucking chance. Spent all of my money at the time on it, and it's just kind of been sat out front for a few episodes. So I actually want to, you know, fix it, because at the moment it's missing parts. And honestly, I fucking love DeLoreans. DeLorean is literally my favourite car. Like, the only reason, like, I've always said, the only reason I'd ever learn to drive a car is if I could, like, it was, like, a genuine necessity, which it really isn't at the moment. I'll just take a bus, I'll walk, I'll take a train. There's never really been a massive need for it for me. But, the only other reason would be if I could afford to buy and run a DeLorean. Just because I love them so much. And I don't mean, like, just, like, the Back to the Future ones either. I mean, like, just the base DeLorean as well. Like, I actually genuinely love this car. And, like, they're garbage cars. Absolutely. They were garbage when they came out of the factory 40-odd fucking years ago. And they're probably not aging particularly well. But fuck it. They're amazing. So, you know, I like having a collection of DeLoreans whenever I can have them. So, if it's any game where I can own a DeLorean, I tend to own one quite quickly. I remember GTA 5, back when I actually, like, played quite a bit of the online. And, like, I have literally thousands of hours. It's probably the game I've played the most. Absolutely hate it at the moment. It kind of just went down the shitter, but, you know, whatever, that's a different thing. But the trailer that genuinely got me excited for a GT Online, like, after it kind of started going downhill, you know, after it released, basically. But the one that genuinely brought me back into it was Doomsday Heist. Specifically, seeing the trailer where they not only then have a DeLorean, but then it takes off. That scene, genuinely, I have never wanted something more in my life. I put a lot of time into making sure that I had enough money in-game so that I can actually just buy one on launch regardless of how much it was. Because I just wanted a DeLorean so much. Which, you know, quite happy with. And I always say it's like, it's the one car that's usually missing from a lot of games. When you do car games like The Crew 2. The Crew 2 didn't have DeLorean for fucking ages. When they finally released it, I got very excited again. I usually just like buying DeLoreans. But yeah, it just always felt like there was just the one that was missing. Like, it's such an iconic vehicle. Like, you could show a newborn child DeLorean, they're like, oh, it's a DeLorean. Like, even they don't know what it's called. They know what it is. Everyone knows what a fucking DeLorean is. And if you don't, get out. Get off my fucking channel right now. I'll fucking ban you. You damn fucking bastards. Honestly. And if this, I didn't make it clear, this is actually a mod vehicle. This is, fuck, I can't remember who makes it, what his fucking name is now. But he does a bunch of the mods that are on the workshop for actual, like, new cars. But on the store page, not the store page, the workshop page, he does specifically say that the DeLorean is one of his favourite vehicles as well. So this is quite faithfully remade. And he's actually gone to the effort of putting every version of the DeLorean that I'm aware exists into the game, which, you know, it's pretty good. And there's a surprising amount. I can actually go through them, and in this, on my, like, the save I actually played this on properly before, I basically had the first 10 parking spaces were dedicated to DeLoreans, because I had every version completely rebuilt with performance parts at the best possible version. And I had every single version of it that's in this game. So I think there's 10. So I know there's an electric version that I know wasn't made by the guy originally. It's like the only config for this car that exists on the workshop. But it adds the electric conversion that exists because of the new DMC company that exists in California? Somewhere, I think. But they're the guys that own all the... They bought all the old DeLorean parts that weren't used to actually make DeLoreans originally before the factory closed down. But they more recently, in like the last 10, 15 years, started making new DeLoreans out of those parts. And they made an electric version. So there's that version recreated in this now. Even though it's not technically an official DeLorean type. Ah, God. I have a flashlight? How fucking long? Okay. I did not realise I had a flashlight on me this whole fucking time. I literally just misclicked F by accident when I went to press D. That's kind of shameful. Got like 200 hours in this fucking game. I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Actually, if I just you raise me up, I can get rid of the other shit and I can just take the whole engine out, can't I? Be a tad easier, won't it? Take that off. Take the fucking suspension apart. God, it's very rusty in this car. It's very rusty. Very, very rusty. It's shameful to see a DeLorean like this. There we go. Right, let me just pinch the engine out. That'll be a lot fucking easier. Walked into a door frame. That's just what I do now. Fuck my life. How is there oil left in it? There's nothing else. Yeah. Go away. No, where am I going? To down. Pull that out. And if I'm right, yes, I can actually now change this. So this is part of quality of life mod, but if you strip a car down to its bare frame, you can switch which version it is. So it means I can kind of show off which one's which. So there's the standard one, which is just the base, what it would have been out the factory, standard V6, if I remember correctly. I think it's a V6. Yeah, just a basic V6 engine. It's not a V8. A lot of people think it is. It's not. The gold version, which was a promotional version of the DeLorean that came out right at the end of its life cycle, where basically John DeLorean, the guy who owned it all, was kind of getting desperate because everything kind of went tits up and he became a massive drug lord. Which, honestly, I think that improves the DeLorean's history. But it's... Every panel, all the screws, everything is completely gold-plated, 24 karat stuff. Is it 24 karat? No. It's 18 karat, if I remember correctly. But there are only meant to be 100 available. And it was like some offer where you open like a bank account or something, and then you make a deposit, and then you get a gold DeLorean. There were only supposed to be 100. There's 2. One's in a museum, a motoring museum, and the other one's privately owned by some bank owner, and it's like on display in the front of the main bank, so you know. Then there's the time machine. That I think they're in order. I think so. So there's the Back to the Future 1 DeLorean, which is just the original one that was in the film Back to the Future. Back to the Future 2 with the Mr. Fusion thing added onto it. And Back to the Future 3 with the thing on the bonnet, the new microchip that they had to put together, and the different wheels, the 50s wheels, put on as well. I think that's all of those ones. Yeah, then there's the carbon fibre version, which I'm not actually sure where it comes from. But it's basically, instead of stainless steel, it's carbon fibre body parts. And it's got, like, a hell of a new, a V12 engine, and that's a very powerful one at that. And it's batshit insane. It can do like 200 miles an hour for some fucking reason. It's insane. It's just madness. Then there's the painted version, which I really don't like. It's literally a normal DeLorean. I think it's same engine. But instead of having raw stainless steel paneling, it's got painted panels that are just grey. It's kind of weird. I'm not a fan of it. And then the standard one again. Anyway, I'm going to leave this one as a standard one because that's the engine I'm holding. So, fuck it. Why not? So, yes, there's quite a few. Actually, thinking about it, the electric one didn't ship up. Oh, that's not the standard one. That's... Oh, what's that standard one then? I thought there were a couple more. Oh, that's the i4 version. Oh. Then there's 2 of these. There's the wide body one, which has a V8 and just has like different paneling on the sides for wide axles. Dahui. And there's this version, which is, or one of them, that has, I think, oh yeah, because the colour, you can see, that one turns black because this is the carbon fibre version of the wide body car. And then this is the electric one, which is just a standard basic fucking electric car. And this is the normal one. And you can actually swap it to be a V8. But they were not. They were V6s. Even though a lot of people tend to think that they are V8s, because it's a sports car, but it's quite... it's not got a great engine. It's not got a great engine. They're kind of shit. And they're not, they have terrible cooling. Because if I remember correctly, the engine they use is not a DeLorean like exclusive engine. I think they literally just bought it from one of the other companies, and they just bought all the parts and just assembled it and then put it in a car. But if I remember correctly, like the engine they use is designed to be like in the front of the car, where it would have lots of air cooling from the front vents. Because obviously you have the grille on the front that lets air directly against the engine. And the DeLorean is rear-engined, so it just doesn't get any cooling. So it just, like, superheats really quickly, and they all just overheat if you drive them for too long. I think that was what it is. I might be wrong. Double check that if if you're writing some kind of fucking crazy report on DeLoreans. I don't know. Where are you going to school or doing, what are you doing that you require a report on a DeLorean? What the fuck are you doing? And why aren't I doing it? Because, fuck you, I want it. Right. Just gotta take this off. Honestly, I'm starting to think maybe I should just scrap the whole engine and just buy the parts fresh, but because I've got a feeling like I'm going to have to rebuy a lot of the parts anyway, because I want to do it all in performance parts, because come on, it's a DeLorean. Only the finest for my DeLoreans. I guess we'll take it apart just in case. Something's useful. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be useful, but we'll do it anyway, because fuck it, why not? Right, oh god. I have 4 engine covers on this thing. Because there's that one that's already open. Oh, at least it's got the nice jointed ones that I don't have to do each fucking back bearing and take that apart one by one. Just do the whole fucking thing at once. That's at least something the car's got going for it. That all out. Take the thermostat off. It's not like it means anything to a DeLorean, it's always overheating. You just start it and it just instantly overheats. Actually, thinking about DeLoreans, what's it fucking called? Power Wash Simulator. They very recently released the Back to the Future DLC. So if you feel like power washing a DeLorean and you own that, go do that. I of course do already own it. I was thinking of doing a video on it, but at the same time I then realised that power washing is probably less exciting than this, somehow, and, well, it doesn't really... I don't know how this translates into a video, honestly, so that's going to be worse. So I considered it, but unless I did a lot of editing, which I really cannot be fucked to do, not happening. But there you go. If you want to go do something with a DeLorean, that's where you go at the moment. It's not like it's just a DeLorean either, because it's a proper paid DLC. So there's I know there's Doc's van, the DeLorean, the Town Hall, the 1955 variant that is. The 1955 theatre, I think? I'm not sure. I've not played through the whole thing yet. I basically got onto the DeLorean, saw it do the time travel sequence, got very giddy, and then kind of couldn't be bothered to keep going because it's a slow game. It's like this or a clean up the town. Or this, for example. But I know there's like the Jaws 19 thing. And the time train. I know that's in it as well. Which the time train I always thought was pretty cool. Which is why it's kind of odd that like how well designed the time train is. Like in the original movies, like it literally has like a couple of minutes on screen, and it's like this whole fucking thing that's been very nicely designed, and it's like, yeah, it's gone now. But I guess it did turn up in the Back to the Future animated series, so I suppose that counts. Though actually it doesn't turn up in the... Oh, fuck my life. It doesn't turn up in the Telltale game. Which I always thought was a bit odd. Because in the Telltale game, I think the idea is that in Back to the Future 2, when the DeLorean gets struck by lightning... Not the one that was supposed to be struck by lightning, the one that wasn't supposed to be struck by lightning and got sent back to 1885. Another one got sent forward in time. Is it like split it apart into two different versions? So Doc just went forward, grabbed that one, and now has a new DeLorean. But just kind of abandons the time train or something? I don't know. It's kind of odd that just sort of disappears from all frame of reference in that game. But, you know, whatever. Oh, God. This is, it's rather slow to fix an entire... Oh, fuck my life. That's a gearbox, so I'm going to replace it anyway, so who gives a shit. It's really just slow to do like an entire engine and the rest of a car, especially knowing full well I'm going to replace so many of these parts with performance parts. Yeah. I've kind of ran out of things to say now. This is it. This is the video now. It's just Tink and drilling sound effects. I don't know what the fuck I'm drilling in the background while I'm repairing this. I don't think you use a drill to repair things, especially things that don't have screws in them. Saying. Like, I guess it might be like a Dremel or something to get the rust off, but maybe a sander? Something, I don't know. Kinda odd though. Doesn't sound like I'm fixing it to me. Kinda sounds like I'm just putting holes in it. Oh my god, only a few more bits, come on. You can do it! It'd be great when I fuck up the engine block or something. There we go, right, okay. Engine, done. Fucking hell. Right, so, we need 2 of those. I click twice, that would be nice. 3, 4, water pump, well that's fine, that's not, I don't need that anymore. Thermostat. There's not going to be a performance thermostat, is there? No. Fuck you. Why not? The fuck not? We need that. Well, that's 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14. This is all relays. All this shit. Definitely be able to replace that. 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of those. Some of them. That can definitely be replaced with performance parts. 2, 3, 4. Pretty sure there's meant to be 6 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5. New gearbox. That can fuck off. New one of them. New fuel tank. Fuel rails. I can replace them with nice, nice performance-based ones. That's fine. Flywheel will be changed. That will be changed. That won't. That won't. Those will. That won't. That will be fine. That's fucked anyway. That's fucked. That's fucked. That's fucked. That's not fucked. Oh, no, that is fucked, sorry. That's just fucked. That's fucked. That can be replaced. There's meant to be 2 more of them. Pretty sure there's meant to be a few of them. 3, 4. I can replace all of those with the performance ones. 4. 4. The discs, I can do performance ones off, so I don't actually need those ones. A couple need calipers. Pretty sure there's meant to be 4 of those bottom suspension arms in total. Those can be replaced. That can just be straight up replaced, and that can be replaced. Everything else should be fine to just sell if it's 99% or worse. And fix the wheels as well. Because kind of helps, really. Go. Separate those as well. Come on! Fuck yeah. The fucking tyres come off 10 minutes ago. There we go. And that one, which got particularly fucked up at some point. No. Losing control. Fix these up as best I can. So there's 2 of them, 2 of them, 2 of them. Both of those are the front ones. That's fucked. That's fucked. That's supposed to be 2 of them as well. That's fucked. That's supposed to be replaced. And there's supposed to be 2 of those. Sweet. Okay. Right. Now I gotta buy all this shit. Right, that. I hope I do have enough money for this. Because that would be hilarious if I ran out. None of that shit can be replaced. That can. The relays, yeah. And then some pistons. Those sexy new pistons. You can't actually get a better oil filter. Which of all the things you'd think you could get a better version of. Filter you'd think would be a pretty easy one. Ignition coils, I need 6 of them. whole new gearbox. That'll be in the specific gearbox section. Fuel filter. Flywheel. So the way these performance parts work as well is they all have these percentages. That's literally a percentage improvement to the power of the engine, basically. So that's how much of a bonus they're giving me, basically. Oh god, this is starting to get awkward now because I'm having to scroll, so I'm just gonna grab this gearbox before I just forget about it entirely. We will stick with California plates because they make sense on a DeLorean. Actually, no, we won't, because this is Steam. We have access to the real DeLorean plates. Right, don't fuck my life. Yes, we have 5 wheels on this car. That's how it works. We also will get rid of those plates because we don't actually need them. Just buy out some of these parts just to... God. Just to keep me ahead. Seats. All these relays and shizzle. Fuses. Tie rods. Rollers. Fuel tank. I feel like there needs to be a fuel pump in that. Somewhere at least. Clutch release bearing won't be in that, will it? That will be the one I need. 4 of them. Can't get the actual gears. The brake discs. There are a bunch of carbon ceramic brakes. So that one can fuck off now. Because even though those are specifically ventilated, and normally you can only put ventilators on certain ones, for some reason these specifically you can put on all 4 tyres. So, you know, I'm not going to complain. Just means I can have 4 really fucking good brakes. And I think that's everything that can be improved upon. So the piston rings as well. Forgot about that. Fuses and shit, all that. Yeah. Crankshaft, clutches. I just got to buy all of these just bits that need to put the whole fucking thing together. Oh god. Tensioner arm. The wheels need to do in the specific wheel department. All the shiny new suspension to make sure the car doesn't scrape along the ground and catch fire. Because that would be unfortunate. Generally not a good thing. If that has happened, your car needs to be replaced. Right. 4 of them, yeah. Yep. 2 of them. Them. 3 of those, not 4. 4 of those, fuck. Click the wrong fucking amount. Right, get new. Yeah, you can get all this shit going on. Oh, and there's this specific variant of the front bumper, which was specifically from the film Ready Player One, because he drives the Back to the Future 1, maybe 2 DeLorean, but on the front it's got a special thing on it. So this is so that you can recreate that specific version as well. Anyway, that windshield. And the windows with their very obvious line going through them, because DeLorean windows are split in two. What the fuck am I looking for? Tyres. I need 2 of them. I need 2 of them. I need 2 of them. Right! Now we just build a car. Christ. All of that, and now I can just put it together. It's like a bit of Meccano now. Nothing too difficult, probably, maybe. It's only a DeLorean. Done it enough fucking times. It's looking a bit bare at the moment. Actually, did I? What's the? Yeah, I don't think it's actually been repaired. No, car. Well, not sure what condition the frame was in. I don't know if I'd done that before. But I don't think it stops you from doing it, even if like it's at 100%. I don't think it stops you, because I can just. You can literally just keep doing it. If you ever wanted to just burn all your money, that's how. Like that. One. I'll make sure to get all the fucking wheels on the right places now. Everything? Possibly. What was the... Oh, I can't fucking remember. Oop, there we go. Right. You just gotta put all this fucking shit back together now. See, but then at least the reward for this, instead of being a van, is a fucking DeLorean, which I think is a very good reward. You lot might, but might not, but you know. Who gives a shit about you lot? You fucking, for whatever reason, actually watch me do this for some fucking... I genuinely don't understand. Like, when I posted the first video on this, I was expecting just nothing. Like, this game is not something people would watch, and yet for some reason it actually does get views. Which I don't get. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you lot. If you're actually watching this, get help. Get fucking help, you need it, Jesus. God, that's not a nice screw to do, is it? Christ. Jeez, I've got to get my 40-inch screwdriver out to get in there. Right. My nice new fancy components. Make sure it's as powerful as it can be for a V6. There. Lot easier than doing those stupid 1x1 ones. Even if these screws are needlessly long. And there are needless amounts of covers for some reason. I'm entirely sure why there's 4 of them and not just 1. I'm entirely sure why this engine is so large, actually. Like, that's the kind of space you'd fit a V12 in, I guess. Fucking massive. essentially like a short... Well, I suppose it is, but... It's essentially like you took a proper V12 and cut it in half, rather than just building a V6. Yep. Yep. Kill him. I do like the performance parts, how they actually look. Like, they actually look significantly better, like, especially like these parts, the chromed parts, they look really nice. I think it's part of, fuck. I knew one of these would be wrong. Okay. I think it's part of the quality of life mod that you can chrome any part in this now. Or at least through it, you can actually just like take any part into the workshop and just chrome it. I remember playing around with it before. I don't know if it's still in. I assume so. I don't know why they wouldn't leave it in, because like clearly all the textures and stuff still exist. So why wouldn't you? So if I wanted, I could build a fully chrome engine DeLorean. But it takes time because you have to do each individual fucking part. The gears on. Ah, fuck. Nice new fuel rails on. And the belt. There we go. And the throttle, because that tends to help. Otherwise your car would just drive off at full speed. Ah. No. That one. Got one chrome exhaust and one fucking plain one. Tensioner. Timing cover shit. Cock. Right. And this single roller. Ah, fucking course. It's good when I realise how many just like random spare parts I've got because I've bought the wrong thing. Ugh. I will say it's like 20 to 2 in the morning. So if I seem tired, that's probably why. But, you know, it is what it is. Or something. I don't know. I think that's everything on there. Right. I can actually go build a car. I actually need the engine stand to put it in. That would help. Right. Put in engine. You go away. Right. Now, just build a DeLorean. Simple. Did it? Did it? Did it? Did it? Yeah. Need to file this shit as well now. Ugh. Of course. Why would I have everything I need? I totally didn't buy everything I need because... Fuck my life. I need to actually buy the parts before I can put the lid on, because, you know. Wait. I had that part, why didn't I just put it on? Oh, fuck, I'm getting tired already. Alright, here we go. That. So I'll probably need the, yeah. Radiator, I'm guessing I don't have. Need that. Oh, I did have the radiator. Well, fuck everything. I don't have the housing for it though, so shit. That's all going to be in there, isn't it? Ah! Radiator, I need B, yeah. I need both of these. It does bug me that when you like add this part, it doesn't add these two parts with it, because you need them to put it together. So I think, I don't know. It would be nice if you could select those parts with it, if necessary, I suppose. Because I guess there's going to be situations where, like, you only need the... You only need the actual housing and not the fans. But still, you know. Yeah, you gotta keep going up, mate. I actually need to get under the fucking thing. Have I got... No. Alright. I'll just quickly buy some mufflers. Chrome mufflers. My fucking enormous fucking gearbox, Christ. Right. Put all the axles together, shall I? Yep. Do it. Okay. Start using our nice shiny new brake discs for maximum braking. Go. This is the 15. Slot all this crap together. Doot. Brakes. Make sure we get the right wheel on. I've got to do it again anyway. There we go. Right, so the rear done. I just put all the front bit on. At the moment, I just like have to wheelie down the road, and that's not great. That doesn't really work. shit at the front. Otherwise the car falls over or something. I'm not entirely sure what a sway bar does. I assume it does something swaying. I'm kind of assuming it makes the car not like... I don't know. I don't actually know. I thought I knew, and I've tried to think about it, and now I don't. So, fuck my life. I don't even have this. What the fuck? Which also means I probably don't have enough fucking bushings, because I don't think I even... Because I did have that, I just don't have the bushings. Yep, there we go. Right. Rubber. We'll get like 4, probably. No, we'll need more. We'll need like 2 more at least. Rub. Not like that. Don't be rubbing against anything. Easy. Third wheel done. It's almost actually a car now. Almost. Not quite, there's no body on it anymore. Yeah, it's just got to actually build the fucking car. This is just a frame with an engine and some wheels on it at the moment, which isn't quite what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the iconic sports car of the 80s. Even though it was absolute trash and barely a sports car. But you know, it's still iconic. Still iconic and is technically classified as a sports car. There we go. Right. Drop it down. Fill up all the liquids. Put the frame on. Tune it and shit. And then we're good to go. Probably. Hopefully. Because I don't know what's wrong with it if I do everything and then there's something wrong with it. Make sure you've got enough fluid for everything, of course. None of this to the fill line crap with me, no. To the fucking top. Yep. It's not full until I say it's full. What was it? Oh shit. I've taken off the fucking part. Notably, this car does not have a power steering reservoir. What the fuck did I say that so weird? So, you know, turning's fun in this. You do have a brake servo though, so that's good. You know, we've got something. There we go. Right, I'll just build a car. That'll do the interior quickly. And then we just put it all together. I love that number plate. It looks so good. It matches with the DeLorean so well. I don't think I don't think it's the same guy who made the actual car. I think it's literally just someone made DeLorean license plates. presumably to go with this car, but you know, still. This is a bit awkward because you have to put all this together on top of each other. So the bumper on, obviously. Tends to help if the engine is actually inside the car. Because there's the engine cover, the trunk, and then there's the engine cover, which is kind of weird. Probably get a door on as well. Shit, I don't actually own that door. Yeah, I kind of forgot that this car didn't actually have the door with it. Front left door window, and what's it fucking called? The mirror left side. There we go. Alright. That should be... what the fuck is missing? Shit. Oh, it's the starter. It's the starter. It's the... What? It's the starter. It's alright. It's just the starter. Ta-da! One DeLorean. Take to the test path first. You know, trying to line all the fucking wheels. And the headlights. God. There we go. Now take it to the dyno. Right. So, I'm not great with gears, so I tend to just leave this alone. There is no ECU and there's no carburetor on this thing. So, right. 135 horsepower out of the factory. What does it have now? I'd love it if it just didn't start. This is actually the longest a DeLorean has ran for. 210 horse D rating. 75 extra horses in there. Where do I put them? Alright, well, we should probably take it for a drive. Like, come on, it's a DeLorean, I have to drive it. Where should we go? Should we just go to the normal racetrack? We're not going to take it to the drag strip, obviously, because there's no fucking... It's a D class. What's it fucking... It's not going to win. Be lucky to fucking finish. Come on, game. No, it's early, but, you know, it's only a DeLorean. Come on. Go! Oh, God. Crashed the game. It actually handles quite well. I'm thinking it's more because it's just not got much power. It's only 200 horses. I'm used to like the uncontrollability of like a 500 to 1,000 horsepower vehicle. Third gear. It sounds like it's gonna blow up. Fourth gear. I mean, it can do 88, which is good enough, I think. For a DeLorean, that's all it's got to do. Which, you know, honestly, out of the factory, it's questionable that they can actually do 88. Oh, fuck. What the hell did I hit? different time. It's not a time machine. I got the wrong one. Bollocks. Ooh, slow down, turn. So, to get achievement like par time for this. Wait, is it 1 minute 52 or is it 52? I've got a feeling it's 52 seconds. Oh, no, it might be 1 minute 52. But yeah, we're not making it. Either way. Oh fuck! That was not good. That was not a good turning. Cross the line in almost 2 minute 10 seconds. Yeah. Whoop. Try not to crash into a fucking wall. Well, there you go. I'm gonna go to bed now, because I'm recording for 2 hours. And, fuck it, I've got my DeLorean, I'm happy. Come on, put it in the car space for it. The parking lot space for it, so that it's actually nice and on display somewhere. And actually look at it and go, oh yeah, remember when I built a DeLorean? If you fucking crash now, I will fucking kill you. I will track down your parents. Car Mechanic Simulator 2019. Or was it 17 last? I don't know. I will track them down, and I will kill them. Load the fucking game. Come on, there's only like 4 cars in the fucking building, come on. No, it's not even that, it's only 2. Well. Right. Put you in parking. Again, God. Walked into a wall. There she goes. Now, yeah, it should be on this. On this little area here. So I'll probably end up filling this up with various DeLoreans as time goes on and as I find them. Yeah, there you go. DeLorean. Fuck yeah. Alright, fuck off, we're done.